Hi students, good morning. Today we are going to learn pair of straight line. Pair of straight lines. Here it is a very important topic in this chapter. It is the last topic in this chapter. Mostly the 5 mark questions will be occur in this chapter only. This exercise 6.4. So before that, before start the exercise, we will learn about a pair of straight lines. So actually so far we have learned only separate lines, lines and the equations, all those things we have learned so far. Here equations of two lines expressed together, this pair of straight line. Okay. So here before see the general form of pair of straight line, first we will see the separate equations. Separate equations are m1x minus y is equal to 0, m2x minus y is equal to 0. So we have studied so far separately, this line separately, this line separately. Now we are going to merge these two line, that is called a combined equation. Next, combined equation is, if you merge these two equations called a combined equation, this is the general form of pair of straight line equation. See here, if you multiply these two equations, we will get the pair of straight line equation. So m1x minus y into m2x minus y equal to 0. So if I multiply 1 by 1, m1x, m2, or just directly you can write m1x into m2x, m1 m2x square. Next, this term and this term, plus into minus, sorry, here plus into minus, minus m1 xy. Next, this two term, minus m2 xy. Next, these two terms, minus into minus, plus y square equal to 0. Now we have some more simplification. This is x square term, this is xy term. We have two terms in xy, then y square term. So here we have to write x square term, then xy term, y square term. This is the general form in this pair of straight line. So m1 m2 x square term, here we have minus m1 xy minus m2 xy. So commonly I am taking minus, then m1 plus m2 xy, then plus y square term. So this is the general equation of pair of straight line, I mean combined equation. Also here if you see the separate equation, we have only x term and y term. There is no constant term. If it is not constant term in this separate equations, we have only x square term, xy term and y square term. No further terms will be available in the combined equation. Okay, next we will see some more general formulas for a pair of straight line. Here we have a general formulas, and angle between pair of straight line is there, and conditions for pair of parallel lines and conditions for pair of perpendicular lines are there. So all the formulas I am going to give you now, just take it, just note it down. It will help you to learn the problems easily. So general form. So general form is pair of straight line ax square plus 2h xy plus by square plus 2g x plus 2f y equal to 0. So this is, sorry, one more term constant plus c equal to 0. Here another one format we have determinant formula also we have. Equal to 0. So AHG, HBF, GF, C equal to 0. This is also another formula. We can use both formula for pair of straight line. Here one more also there, that is ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square equal to 0. So, the three types of general formulas we have. Next, we are going to see the conditions for parallel line and perpendicular line. Condition for pair of parallel lines, that is H square minus AB equal to 0. So, this is the formula for pair of parallel lines. Next, condition for perpendicular line, that is A plus B equal to 0. So, this is the condition for pair of perpendicular line. Next, we have angle between pair of straight lines. Angle between pair of straight line formula is angle between pair of straight line is theta equal to tan inverse of modulus 2 root H square minus AB by A plus B. This is angle between pair of straight line. Next, we have some more note. You can take a note. M1 plus M2 equal to, when you add two slopes equal to minus, it will be satisfied 2H by B, and M1 into M2, when you multiply it is A by B. So, these are the information we need for learning exercise 6.4. So, now we can go and see exercise 6.4. Exercise 6.4, first problem. Find the combined equation of the straight lines whose separate equations are given. Here separate equations are given. We have to find out combined equation. Combined equation nothing but just multiply the separate equation, that's all. So, what are the separate equations are? X minus separate equations are x minus 2y minus 3 equal to 0 and x plus y plus 5 equal to 0. So, the combined equation is x minus 2y minus 3 x plus y plus 5 equal to 0. Now, multiply very carefully in each terms, x into x square, then next term plus xy plus 5x, next second term minus 2xy minus 2y square minus 10y, next term 3 minus 3x minus 3y, then minus 3 into 5, 15 equal to 0. Now we have orders. First x square term, I told you already, first x square term, xy term, y square term, next x term, y term, then constant. So we have 6 terms in this equation. Be careful. X square term plus xy term. We have xy term, 2 terms here. Here xy minus, so it is minus. Here plus 1, here minus 2, so it is minus xy. Next y square term, we have 1, 2 y square. Then x term, 5x. Here we have a 3x, sorry, here plus 5x, here minus 3x. So plus 2x. Next y term, minus 10, minus 3, it is minus 13y. Next constant term, we have only 1, it is 15. So this is the combined equation. I told you already, when you do not, when you have, get constant in the separate equation, you will get only x term, xy term, y square term. If you have a constant in the separate equations, we will have extra terms, x term, y term and a constant term. So this is the required equation for first question. Second question is, show that 4x square plus 4xy plus y square minus 6x minus, so given equation is, first I am going to write given equation 4x square plus 4xy plus y square term minus 6x minus 3y minus 4 equal to 0 represents a pair of parallel line. So pair of parallel line. So what is the condition for pair of parallel line? Pair of parallel lines. Condition for pair of parallel line is h square minus ab equal to 0. If the satisfy this equation, this combined equation, I mean this pair of straight line equation is pair of parallel lines. Okay. So if you want to use this formula, we need h square value, ab value. So here I already gave the general form of pair of parallel lines, ax square plus 2hxy plus, I just I'm just writing one more time for beginning of this problem. Next problem and all we have to do our own. So here ax square plus 2hxy term plus by square term plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. This is the general form of pair of straight lines. Here we have to find out h value and a value and b value. Actually a is coefficient of x square. So a is equal to 4. Next b. b is coefficient of y square. So what is coefficient of y square here? 1. So b equal to 1. Next I need a h square value. Where is h? Here 2h is there. So anyway, xy coefficient is 2h. Here in the general form xy coefficient 2h. But here in the question xy coefficient is 4. So 2h equal to 4. So h equal to 2. So now we got all the values from the question. So now I am going to apply the values in the condition. If it is satisfied, the given pair of straight lines or pair of parallel lines. Okay, now take LHS side and prove RHS. H square minus AB equal to, what is H square? This 2 square minus, what is A? 4 into 1. It is 4 minus 4 equal to 0. So LHS equal to RHS. H square minus AB is 0. So by this condition we can conclude the given question is pair of parallel line. So hence proved. So second question over. Next, third question. Question is, show that 2x square plus 3xy minus 2y square plus 3x plus y plus 1 equal to 0 represents a pair of perpendicular line. So we have a conditions for perpendicular lines, pair of perpendicular lines. What is the condition? A plus b equal to 0. If this satisfied, we can say the given pair of straight line is pair of perpendicular lines. Okay. So for that, you need value of A and B. I told you value of A is coefficient of x square is 2. B is coefficient of y square is minus 2. So now LHS A is 2, B is minus 2 equal to 0. So hence proved. LHS equal to RHS. So hence proved. So given pair of straight line is pair of perpendicular line. So third question over. Next, fourth one. Fourth question is, show that the equation represents pair of intersecting line, and then further the angle between them tan inverse 5. Okay. Here we have to show that the given line, I am going to write first given line 2x square plus xy plus 3y square minus 6x plus 19y minus 20 equal to 0. So this line represents pair of intersecting line. So we have to show that it is a pair of straight lines. Okay, anyway, and then we have to find out the angle between them. Okay, now if you want to show that it's a pair of straight lines or intersecting line, we have a general form. If this question satisfies the general form, we can say the given is pair of intersecting line. Okay, what is the general form for, we know that I gave 3 general form, 3, any one we can take and prove. Here I am going to take the third one, ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square equal to 0. So if it is satisfied, if this general form satisfied this question, we can say this pair of straight line is proved. Okay, now for applying all this value here, we need a ABC value, FGH value, all those values we need. Already I told you how to find out ABC value and all. So A value is coefficient of x, it is 2. B value is coefficient of YA, it is minus 3. C value is constant, minus 20. Next, this is H2H value. So 2H value is minus 1. Coefficient of xy is 2H. Here minus 1 is 2H. So H is equal to minus 1 by 2. Next, coefficient of x is 2G value. 2G value is coefficient of x. So G is equal to minus 3. Next, 2F. Coefficient of y is 19. F equal to 19 by 2. Now, apply all these values here, LHS side. What is AB? A 2 into B minus 3 into minus 20 plus 2 into F is 19 by 2 into G is minus 3, H is minus 1 by 2 minus A is minus 2 into F square, 3 square is plus 9 minus B is minus 3 into G square. Sorry, here I changed it, please change it here. This is A into F square is 19 square. 19 into 19 by 2 square, 19 square, 19 into 19, 8 remaining, 171, 9, 1, 361 by 2 square is 4. This 361 by 4. Next minus B into G square. Minus B is minus 3 into G square is 9 into C is minus 20. Minus 20 into H square. H square is 1 square positive will become positive because minus 1 by 2 is become positive value. 1 square 1 for 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Very carefully we have to substitute the value, and multiplication and addition and all you have to do it very carefully, otherwise you will not get a proper answer. So now 2 into 3, 6. Minus into minus plus, anyway plus value, 6 into 20, 120. Plus here we have 2 into 19 into 2, remaining 1, 38 into 3, 24, 114, 2 into 19 into minus 3, minus into minus will become plus, so plus value only will come. So it is 114 by 2 into 2 denominator 4. Here we can have a cancellation 2. So minus 361 by 2. Here minus 20 into 1 by 4. Okay, now here minus into minus plus 27. Here we have a cancellation 5 times, plus 5. Your common denominator is 4. Here 480 plus 114. Here we have to multiply by 2 here. 2, 722. 722. Here solve, multiply with 4. 8 remaining 2, 108 plus 20. If I add all the positive values, 480, 114, 108, 20. This is 2, remaining 1, 10, 2, remaining 1, 6, 7. 720, 2 minus 722, numerator will be 0. So whole thing will be 0. So you are getting RHS side. So this general form is satisfied with this values. So this given straight line, pair of straight line is a pair of intersecting line. So given values, given question is pair of straight line is, so hence proved. One more thing, they are asking to show that the angle between pair of intersecting line is tan inverse 5. So tan theta equal to, the formula is theta equal to tan inverse of modulus 2 root h square minus AB by A plus B. So this is the formula for, this is a continuation in the fourth problem. So the second proof is tan inverse modulus 2 root of h square minus AB by A plus B. So here tan inverse value, I am going to substitute the values here. H square value is, we have found that minus 1 by 2 whole square minus A into minus 3 whole divided by A is 2 minus 3 modulus. So tan inverse 2 root of 1 by 4 minus into plus 6 divided by minus 1. So it is next tan inverse modulus 2 into root of, cross multiply this, 4 into 6 24 plus 1 25 by 4 by minus 1. So still we have a simplification, 2 into, if I take square root, numerator 5, denominator 2 by minus 1. If I cancel this, theta is equal to tan inverse of, if I remove the modulus, the minus will be cancelled, remaining 5. So we are getting theta is equal to tan inverse 5. So hence proved. That's all. Question number 4 is over. Problem number 5. Prove that the equation to the straight lines passing through the origin, each of which makes an angle alpha with straight line y is equal to x, is x square minus 2xy secant 2 alpha plus y square equal to 0. So here we have to show that this answer, to prove x square minus 2xy secant 2 alpha plus y square. So this answer we have to prove, already given in the, we have to bring it this answer already given in the book. So I am going to bring this answer. So the actually the given equation is y is equal to x. So pair of, this is pair of straight lines equation. So this equation contain two straight lines. So here using this straight line I am going to find out the two straight lines, which is x square minus 2xy secant 2 alpha plus y square equal to 0. Okay, now I am going to draw the diagram first. Here x axis, this is y axis. So here y is equal to x. How can we draw the diagram? So whatever values, first I am going to give the units x, y, whatever values you give, y 0, x 0 now, y 0, x 1, y also 1. So 2 points enough to draw the diagram. So 0, 0, comma 0. So definitely this straight line passing through the origin. So 1, comma 1, 2, comma 2, same like that, minus 1, minus 2 will comes like this. So this line supposed to be passing through the origin. Next, I am going to draw another two straight line here, also which is passing through the here 1, here 1. So this is also passing through the origin. So here first I am going to find out this angle. How can we find out this angle? So this is a format of y is equal to mx plus c, no? So here instead of m, it is 1 is hiding. So here m is 1. So tan theta is a 1, no? So theta equal to 45 degree. So the slope of y is equal to x is 45 degree. Actually each line will make angle alpha with y is equal to x. So this is alpha, this is alpha, different. Okay, here just one more thing, here line 1, line 2. So this equation I am going to consider y is equal to m1x, here y is equal to m2x, because here there is no c, because it is passing through the origin, there here will not be constant, so only x term and y term. Okay, now first I am going to find out the combined equation. The separate equations are y. I just bring y terms or x terms this side. It will be m1x minus y is equal to 0. From line 1, from line 2, m2x minus y is equal to 0. Next I am going to find out the combined equation. Combined equation is m1x minus y into m2x minus y equal to 0. Multiply each every terms m1, m2x, then minus m1xy, next minus these two terms minus m2xy, minus into plus equal to 0, m1 m2x minus m1 plus m2 xy plus y square equal to 0. Take it is a 1, equation 1. Actually this is the required equation, but here we have given x square 2xy secant 2 alpha plus y square. This is what we have to prove, but here we have m1, m2 values. If you substitute m1, m2 values here, you can get the required answer. Okay, so now because of applying m1, m2 and m1 plus m2 value, I am going to find out first m1 value and m2 value. How can we find out m1 value? So m1 is slope of first line. So this is the slope of first line. So total slope, so year to year 45 degree minus, if you subtract this alpha, you will get slope of this one. Same like that, m2 is slope of this. So this angle is slope of m2. So how can you get up to here 45 degree? So plus alpha will get a total slope of L2. Okay, now m1 is tan theta here 45, m1 slope 45 minus alpha, m2 is tan 45 plus alpha. So here we have a formula, tan A formula is tan A minus B formula is tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. This is the formula for tan A minus B. So here also we can assume A minus B formula. Tan A minus B formula. I am going to apply tan A minus B formula. If I apply here tan 45 minus tan alpha by 1 plus tan 45 into tan alpha. Here tan 45 value 1 minus tan alpha by, this is 1, here tan 45 value 1, so 1 plus tan alpha. So this is the value of M1. Next for M2, same thing. Here we have another formula, tan A plus B formula is tan A plus tan B 1 minus tan A tan B. Here I am going to use this formula for finding M2. Here because it is A plus B, I am going to consider A as 45, B as alpha. So M2 equal to tan 45 plus tan B by 1 minus tan 45 here alpha. Okay, tan 45 1 plus tan alpha by 1 minus tan alpha. This is M2 value. Now we got a M2 value. Here we need M1 plus M2. We have to add these two and then answer. Then we have to multiply these two and then answer. That is M1, M2. Here first I am going to add M1 plus M2. M1 plus M2. If I add that, 1 minus tan alpha by 1 plus tan alpha plus 1 plus tan alpha by 1 minus tan alpha. Just here there is no common denominator, so I am going to multiply both. If I multiply, this is A plus B, this is A minus B formula. A plus B into A minus B, A square minus B square. A is 1, B is tan alpha. So 1 square minus tan square alpha. Here cross multiply this. This both are same term, 1 minus tan alpha, 1 minus tan alpha. We can say 1 minus tan alpha whole square. Same like that, 1 plus tan alpha whole square. Now it is the form of A minus B whole square formula. A minus B whole square formula. What is the formula? A square plus B square minus 2AB. So 1 plus tan square alpha minus 2AB. 2 into 1 into tan, 2 tan alpha. Same like that. In this is A plus B whole square. A square plus B square plus 2AB, 2 tan alpha whole divided by 1 minus tan square alpha. So it will be cancel here. So we are getting 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2 tan square alpha divided by 1 minus tan square alpha. Here we can take in the numerator 2 commonly outside, 1 plus tan alpha by 1 minus tan alpha. So here 2, 1 plus tan square, it is tan square. Okay. So now we got the value of M1 plus M2. Still we have a simplification here. We have a formula, so I am going to use identity, trigonometry identities to simplify the M1 plus M2 value here. We know that cos 2 alpha equal to 1 minus tan square alpha by 1 plus tan square alpha. So this is the identity, we know that. We have identity. So using this identity, I am going to simplify M1 plus M2 value. So M1 plus M2 equal to 2 into this part, total part can be written as, here actually look at that, 1 minus tan square, here 1 plus 1 minus, just it is a reciprocal. So if you take a reciprocal here, 1 by cos 2a will be, again the next side also we have to take a reciprocal, 1 plus tan square alpha by 1 minus tan square alpha. So instead of 1 plus tan square alpha by 1 minus tan square alpha, I can write 1 by cos 2a. So 1 by cos 2a we can write a secant, sorry here not a, it is alpha, 2 alpha. So this is m1 plus m2 value. Next we have to find out m1 into m2, m1 into m2. So m1 is 1 minus tan alpha by 1 plus tan alpha into 1 plus tan alpha, m2 value is 1 minus tan alpha. We can cancel, this is multiplication, we can cancel everything, remaining we will get 1. So m1, m2 equal to 1. Now I am going to apply m1, m2 value and m1 plus m2 value in this equation 1. So 1 gives, if I substitute m1, m2, 1 into x square minus m1 plus m2 value is 2 secant 2 alpha, no. So instead of m1 plus m2, I am going to substitute 2 secant 2 alpha xy term plus y square. So this what we have to prove the answer. So hence proved. By this question we can conclude today's class. We will see remaining problems in the next class. Thank you.